Good old loading screen. We definitely didn't miss you. Hello, survey slave. Welcome here. You can join me in waiting for the screen for the game to load. All right. Just survey is fine. Someday, this game will finish loading and we can fly around and explore things. That one wasn't mixed right. Okay, we're almost here. You got it loaded on a set of rated NVMe drives and it still takes a good 45 seconds. This is installed on a Gen 4 SSD. So it's definitely not storage speed that's the problem. Also, this mod just takes longer than the vanilla game. We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a good solid 30 seconds longer than it was taking me to load vanilla. Okay, where are we at? What were we doing? We're at the wharf, and we are
TIE Defender
going to get out of our ship and go talk to the faction representative. Because I forgot to do that last night. Okay. There we go. You got 5800X with 32 gigs of DDR4. I have a 3950X with a 32 gigs of 3600. I think it is.
It's good to see you,
3600 CL16 or something like that.
We've been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for
Anyway,
it. I'm pleased to present you with
your
a new
CPU
rank
would be
amongst
a little
our
more powerful on
organization.
single-threaded
Of course,
tasks.
this rank comes with great benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too. But with your record, I'm sure we won't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fit into the work you've done and make the most of them.
Honestly, I don't think I need any of the things these guys are going to offer.
Organizations under our jurisdiction
Anyway.
now have interest in you joining
Hello,
our
Azure.
ranks. Once again, thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Yay, promotion. I honestly don't think I care about that. But it's nice to confirm that it is working because I had gotten a bit worried about it. Wish you could skip promotion speeches. Oh yeah. I have definitely heard them all enough times by now, even though I've only done a couple runs, that it's like, okay, can we just skip this already? Okay, so how are things going in the wide world around us? We're at 5.5 million. Where is the pretender? It is going somewhere with an empty inventory. Alright. Looks like it's going to the ore refinery. Let's see how the emotional damage is doing. We must have just sold something. Okay, here's where I cleaned about the accounts last night. And yeah, indeed, we just sold something. Okay, this thing's actually making money. I am a little surprised. I totally did not expect it to be making money. But yet here we are. Okay. Well, it can only make more money when we add the ability to do hull plates. I should have... Damn it. Let's actually go talk to the representative and see if there's anything we need we can buy. I might as well do that while I'm docked here and everything. I think the thing we actually need is like 7 million or something. But... Hello, Nat 2000. Love the X4 streams. Oh. It's normally what I try
Hello
to stream
there.
most days during the weekend.
It's good to see you, friend.
Or weekdays, I mean. Weekend is other things. Blueprints. Let's check. It's not processing. It's not build, it's production. Okay, there we go. I could use graphene production, because that is a subcomponent of what we want to do. I could also use hull plates. Where's hull plates? True steel plates. Here we go. 7.9 million. Yeah, we can't buy that for a while yet. Still rocking the Defender? Yep. Largely because I just don't have anything that suits my needs quite as well yet. Anything else? Sadly, there are 2 people who stream X4. Me and Gippy Nee. I've never seen Gippy Nee, so I don't know what he streams. Are you the only player who prefers not to buy blueprints? You always steal them via EMP bombs? I always prefer to steal them as well. The problem is...
Good luck
I
out
have
there.
no idea what you would need to do to unlock the research tab in this mod.
It's good to see you, friend.
Was there any blueprints I wanted? I don't think so. I mean, I would like the larger storages. I'll have to consider that. Tab modules, we probably don't really need yet. Most of the stuff we just don't need yet. We're okay on docking areas, I think. We don't need any scrap processing stuff. Obviously, I would like to have these. You know, XL, yeah, this can be expensive and hard to get our hands on. Small, medium is 200 million. Yikes. That seems more expensive than vanilla by a lot. Okay, I kind of want everything in here, but we'll get it eventually. Question is there anything in here I need right now? Okay, graphene production. It's cheap. I'm going to buy it. Okay.
Good luck out there.
Because we're going to need graphene as part of the Durasteel, aka hull plating, I think. There we go. Also, I should be using the mouse for looking around because I need it for menus anyway. Back to the tie. Back to the tie, and then we will check out the emotional damage and see what we need to do to add a graphene thingy to it.
Docking permission granted.
Okay. I think we could probably fit this without having to...
You'll not go home after this. Am I supposed to take that seriously?
It's not going to let me place that like that, is it? It actually will, despite the fact that it's blocking... Okay. Is that going to cause AI problems? Probably. Also, I definitely am going to want to flip that around because...
Requesting immediate backup.
Here.
You'll pay dearly for that, pilot.
Come on, you piece
Not
of...
enough? Stick give you more.
There we go. There. That way it won't clip with the solar panel.
Useless.
I don't remember what ingredients graphene needs to make. But I guess we'll find out. It is kind of, sort of blocking the medium landing pad, but I think we'll be okay there. I'm really surprised it's going to let us do that. Anyway, we're going to need to hire a builder, which we probably can't find one. Oh wait, there is one available. Heck yeah. Alright. Methane energy cells. Well, we have energy cells.
I'm shaking.
Methane is just a matter of buying a gas miner. Although, we're also going to need storage for that, aren't we? Probably a good thing we haven't left here yet, because we are going to need to buy a liquid/gas storage. Which I should have bought already anyway, but I keep forgetting to do it every time I stop in. Okay.
It's good to see you, friend.
I would like to buy a blueprint for a small storage module because I am a cheap ass who let's do horizontal small one because I like the look of the horizontal ones better. Yes, horizontal small liquid. I thought I already bought. Okay, apparently vertical small solid is the only one I bought. Anyway.
Good luck out there.
I'm not going to go back to my ship for this. Oh, no, wait. I did buy the vertical solid one because I wanted to for some reason. Okay, whatever. Where can we attach this? Can we fit it onto the side of this without breaching the... Okay, fine. Here. I need to change these. Angle step 15 is way too low. There we go. Much better. Do not click shuffle modules. That would be bad. Buying the small modules is a bad idea normally. And even now it's kind of a bad idea. I'm just stubbornly trying to make a tiny station for no particular reason. Let's see if we can get this thing into a position where it looks good without actually being attached. How much clipping can we do? Quite a lot, apparently. Yeah, let's just clip that right in there. Okay. Drop it down a little bit. There we go. There. Yeah, methane is liquid, energy cells a container. Yep, yep. Okay. This is a very inefficient and poorly designed station, but if I can somehow, I think I can squeeze it onto the bottom, get the hull plate factory, I'll be able to have a tiny little station that produces a small amount of hull plates periodically for no particular reason. Other than that, I just felt like doing it. It's honestly a bad idea, but for some reason I just kind of want to make that station like that. Oh, hello autosave. Ah, damn it. YouTube's not going to like this. Oh well, not a whole lot I can do about it except try to talk over it maybe, and I doubt that's going to help. YouTube can get stuffed sometimes. Not that I can actually make any money off anything I upload to YouTube. My YouTube exists solely as a place where I can put the stream VODs so they won't get deleted in a couple weeks. Just in case I ever want any of that stuff ever again. Alright, where should we go next? Where we should go is nowhere, but what we should do next
Permission granted.
is we should go here and we should buy a gas miner. We'll get a Action 4 gas collector refit. Go with a medium preset and then adjust from there, I guess. Quad lasers, because of course you get quad lasers. Software, who cares, it's cheap. Consumables, no. Crew, no Marines. Max service crew. I think that's all we need to do.
You're going to die.
Yeah, okay. How much is this? 1.3? That's not too bad. Buy one of those. And then we will assign it to the station. And that should take care of most, at least, of the methane needs. Where can we get methane around here? Right here in this system. Okay, good. I'm gonna fly down here and drop a couple, or maybe just one. Let's see, where should we drop it? Let's do it here.
Autopilot engaged.
I have a mineral scanner, or whatever it's called again. A resource probe. There we go. I have a resource probe on me, and we'll just drop it out here somewhere. AI-controlled miners prefer to do their mining within range of a resource probe, so... After this, what should we do next? I don't want to spend too much money because we're trying to save the 7.9 million we're going to need for the next stage of this construction. Which will take us a little while. If we start selling a little bit of graphene, that might speed it up some. I probably should drop a satellite in here too. But not right here. A little farther out, maybe like right here. Finally got enough money to stock all the stations with what their preset thinks they need. Autopilot, what are you doing? Autopilot's drunk. Station presets, I don't know how they calculate that, but they're smoking something. They never need as much money as they think they do. Was it last run? I think it was last run. Where the main station, actually the only real station for that run, thought it needed like 300 and some odd million or something. And that was a station that was explicitly set up to never buy anything. It only sold stuff. All of its goods are provided by my own ships and stuff like that, so... Autopilot's being weird again. Yeah,
Disengaged.
no thanks. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop a resource probe. And then... Okay, helium, ice, methane. Ice and methane are both 5-star. Okay. Let's actually drop the satellite right over there.
Autopilot engaged.
8 large, 4XL ship construction station thinks it needs 220 million.
Autopilot
Mine wasn't even that big, but it
disengaged.
was kind of insane just how much it thought it needed. We're not where I said to go. I said like over here.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
Go ahead and drop a satellite, which we don't really need, but I'm going to have here anyway because it'll help keep an eye on the miner. Okay. You know, I thought the reason why the rebels were using Hoth as a base was because it's a place that nobody ever went to. Oh well. That is a serious problem that it's not just a Star Wars thing either, but it's a problem that a lot of fan works have. They don't create anything new. And so they reuse things that were mentioned in the original work. Sometimes in inappropriate ways. But anyway, and it's not even fan work that would inappropriately use planets in Star Wars' case. It's a lot of semi-official Star Wars stuff inappropriately uses planets. Because they're loath to create new planets. Oh well, that's just the way things are, I guess. Looks like our gas miner's done. Okay, mine for Commander Group Beta. Anyway. So far, this mod's pretty cool. Outside of the minor annoyance of using Hoth when... or using Hoth as an actual valuable system. Well, let's see. We need to go somewhere and do something. I could fly around and place more satellites, but that seems like a way to spend money, not make money. Although maybe dropping one on the pirate free ports might be a good idea. Yeah. Maybe later. You know, let's go on another trip. Independent Commerce Guild. Okay. That's a neutral. That's New Republic. We went up here last time. Corporate Sector Authority. Galactic Empire. Okay, let's go over here to the Independent Commerce Guild space. We actually have a path all the way there routed.
Autopilot engaged.
Gotta grab dinner. Have a great weekend, everyone. Oh, see you later. I need to adjust that webcam again. Somehow it got knocked around and now it's no longer set appropriately for when the desk is this low. Dave's top my head off.
Jump completed.
Did that fix it?
Signa.
I probably just screwed it up more. No, it didn't change it at all. Oh well. Okay, so we'll fly over here and then we will explore this space a little bit, see if we can identify. Let's see, these guys are probably negative 15 with me. Okay, Independent Commerce Guild. Yeah, negative 15. So it shouldn't be too hard to get rep up with them if we see anything at their stations that we absolutely must buy. I guess we can't really check out their stations without repping up with them too much. Eventually we're going to have to go back up here and get some rep with these guys so we can buy from them. Ah! Sound bug. Sound bug. Sound bug.
Jump completed. Terminus.
But anyway, we'll do a little old-fashioned exploring while the money piles up. It looks like the construction vessel's on site. We probably need to actually give more money. They estimate it'll cost about 300,000. We'll give them about 500,000, just to be sure. Oh, for the days when I no longer need to buy things. Well, energy cells we can
Jump
get locally,
completed.
I
Routine.
guess, if I had a freighter to do it. I probably could... I probably could have the Pretender stop by. Actually, what is the Pretender doing right now? It's just leaving with an empty container. Alright. It's going to go past there. So let's have it trade with the emotional damage. Load up on energy cells. Wait. Before we do this. How many energy cells do we need? It's saying none. Okay, is somebody dropping energy cells off then? No, we just had them available. Okay. So apparently they did end up transferring over or something. Module prefabs is the main thing we need.
Jump completed. Uriadu.
Okay. Probably should explore some of these systems as we go by. I did apparently ping them at some point. Oh, that was probably when I was going out last time. I almost said yesterday, but that wasn't yesterday.
Get lost.
This one I don't think I ever pinged. Probably should do that. Ah. Oh well. Trying to decide what I want to play tomorrow.
Pathetic.
Part of me wants to play Mindustry. And part of me doesn't want to play Mindustry. And it's definitely not a good time to start a new Factorio run. Because Mindustry V7 is coming out, or,
Jump
officially
completed.
releasing
Dark Nell.
on November 11th. So that's just a couple weekends away, and there's no real time to get a good Factorio run in. And honestly, most of the other things I want to do are kind of long form. AKA, they would be entirely inappropriate for a short... What is it going to be? 2 weekend? Something like that. Interlude. Problem is I don't want to get myself tired of Industry before V7 comes out.
Looks like you won't be going home.
It's always kind of funny when they yell at you when you're zipping past in Travel Drive. It's like, okay, I mean, I might be mildly concerned if you could actually catch up with me.
Jump completed. Inart.
Okay, this is the place where I was saying that I might want to do a ping. We stop in the middle, drop a ping, and then immediately start back up again. It probably wouldn't be a big deal.
Get spaced.
Okay.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot
There we go.
engaged.
Couple stations. More stations. There's a gate. Station. Station. Okay. That gate might be interesting.
Jump completed.
I'm guessing there's a bunch of
Limit.
stuff in here.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, let's fly out to the middle and get a ping of this system. It probably has more than just this gate. In which case we should probably go through whatever gates it has that are not the one we know about already. After we fly around and look at all the stations. Okay. Close enough to the center. We should wait. Okay, let's fly to this station over here. I'm a little surprised. I thought there might probably be a gate up here, but there's not. We do have another gate down here.
Unknown station. Unknown station.
So we'll just hook our way around over to here. Okay, fine. Be like that.
Unknown station.
And then to there. Wait. I saw naughty civilian traffic. Is it still there? Nope. Boo.
Pharmaceutical goods factory.
Okay. Well, rip.
Unknown station.
There goes our chance at +1 rep. Shift D will target the enemy. Yeah. Well, no, because I changed that binding. Even if I was using the keyboard, that wouldn't work. But I have all that stuff bound on the stick anyway. He just wasn't there anymore is the thing. But I flew too far away and it despawned.
Civilian ship A.
Speaking of which, that one just despawned right there. That was annoying. That was very annoying. Oh well, we should probably get on to the next station. I'm just gonna do a long range ping here for no particular reason. Okay, map.
Unknown station.
No hostiles around. I'm gonna try to stop at every... You found a great strat for taking out the Aki Amp station solo? What? Bring a destroyer? That's been my strat every single time. Just drop 50 laser towers. That would also work, probably. So far, my strategy for taking that out has always been just bring a destroyer or bring at least a medium ship. Well, laser towers would probably work too. Never considered that one, honestly.
Civilian ship A.
Don't you dare respawn before I get over there to claim my reward. He's gonna despawn. Nest. Damn it. Oh, there's one of those stupid untargetable ones. I about guarantee it. Yep. He's invulnerable. I hate those. They're so annoying. I don't know if that happens sometimes in vanilla or not, but there's sometimes you just get one that is untarget. You can target him. Your guns will even aim at him, but your shots just go right through. It's like he doesn't have a hitbox. Oh well. Reporting for cheating? Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure there doesn't exist a way to report the AI. But he definitely deserves it. Alright. Let's go through there.
Jump beacon. Vergesso.
Hopefully we get a little luckier at some of these other stations. I don't feel like waiting around there until another ship spawns. Which will happen eventually, I just don't feel like wasting my time. Okay. Through the gate. Autosave, thankfully with no sound bug this time. They should put a semi-transparent box behind that auto-saving text. Because some backgrounds it really doesn't show up against. This one's not too bad, but...
Jump completed.
Like, see, this
Vergesso.
one has got that box around it. They should do that to the auto-saving text as well. Have I seen or heard of Captains of Industry? You might like a filler game. I've heard of Captains of Industry, but I don't know. I might try it out some point. Probably before I play that one, I definitely want to play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. But that is very definitely not suitable to be a filler game. That's going to be probably quite a few weekends worth of run. You know what? I might try Power to the People or something like that. So that was kind of on my list of games that I want to try at some point. That one's not quite a factory game, but it kind of maybe is slightly adjacent. It's more of a city builder, I guess.
Acclamator 1 transport.
Okay, that is definitely not what I'm
Civilian
looking
ship
for, but this
A.
is what I am looking for. Yay! Reputation! Okay. Let's do a long-range ping. A little bit of loot, yeah.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Unknown station.
Well, let's go visit this one, see what it is. We have another station and a gate over there, and we might have some stuff over here too. We'll do another long-range ping when we get to this station. Yeah, about 600 hours in Captains of Industry. I've heard of it. It's definitely on the list of games I want to check out at some point. But I don't know if it'd make a good filler game. Actually, I was about to say Autonauts, but I really do not approve of what the Autonauts devs did recently. Specifically, their sudden decision to have their previously announced free update no longer be free. What the heck? I already own the game. I might as well play it. Apparently, they made a bunch of updates to the base game. Slightly scummy cash grab behavior nonetheless. It's still a good game. A bit cutesy and such like, but it's kind of fun, and it's very
Thank you.
it's a programming game too.
Unknown station.
Well, no point sticking around here. Let's get on to the next station. You know, I think that would be a perfect filler game, actually, Autonauts. We'll save Mindustry for after the 11th. Then we'll do a long weekend in Mindustry to celebrate the full release of V7. Maybe it was the only way to finance the next version? Maybe, but they could have just, said that instead of just suddenly out of the blue announcing that the previously announced free content was no longer going to be free. It's not that I can't afford it, but anyway.
Short range transporter A.
No loot? Okay. At least we'll get some rep. That should get us to negative 12. Let's fly over here. And we'll do a long range ping. Anyway. That game,
Empty space.
for those of you who've never played it, or never seen it played, it's automation, but you don't have like conveyor belts or anything like that. You just have little robots that do things for you. And you program the robots using
Thanks
a
for your help.
visual language, yes, but it's relatively decent as far as visual languages go. I may have had said a few things about how I dislike visual programming languages, and they still kind of apply. But this is about as inoffensive as a visual language can get, I guess. But anyway. But generally you only use the visual programming to tweak things. Most of the time you actually program them by
Jump beacon.
putting the robot
One.
into programming mode
Unknown station.
and then going to do the tasks you want the robot to do.
Unknown station.
and then it will copy whatever you did. Okay, apparently we have a station way over here to go to. So, like, very early in the game, you'll get a robot, and you'll craft an axe, and then you'll order the robot to follow you and learn, and you go chop a tree down, and you'll give the axe to the robot and hit the go button, and from then on, we'll run around and chop trees down. Or whatever. And then you set up another robot to grab the logs and drag them to some place where you can use them or something. And on and on and on. You do the action once and you have the robot repeat it from then on. Obviously it gets very quickly more complicated than that. And it's also got a few like puzzly game elements because the robot has a limited memory. And so you can only program it to do so many actions before it runs out of memory. And so you can do a little bit of experimenting to try to figure out a more efficient way to get to do things. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a bit cutesy and such like, but okay. Anybody around here breaking the law? Doesn't seem like it. I should probably check to see how the emotional damage is doing. There's definitely some signal leaks over there. I just don't know if I can bring myself to care about them.
Civilian ship A.
Loot! Not honestly sure just what game you're gonna grab next. At some point... Oh, there's so many games I want to try. I have like a mile-long list of games I need to play. At some point I want to try that, was it Terra Invicta or whatever? Because that looks cool. Obviously I mentioned Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm not sure where I'd fit Terra Invicta into the stream schedule is kind of the problem. Also, I don't want to spend how much it costs at the moment. Okay, on to the next station.
Unknown station.
Because it's not a factory game, it doesn't really fit into factory game weekends. And I do want to do another Factorial run or two at some point.
Docking permission granted.
And sometime I want to play, particularly with the new DLC that just launched today, I want to play RimWorld. Because I own all the other DLCs. And I used to play a lot of RimWorld back in the alpha versions. But I haven't really got a chance to seriously sit down and spend a lot of time on it. Ever since, well, the 1.0, actually. I bought the DLC and I kind of played a few hours after that. But that's about the most I played since 1.0. Or actually I should say since before 1.0. And that's really sad. RimWorld's an awesome game, definitely deserves more of my attention. Once again, though, I have no idea where I'd fit that into the stream schedule. I'd probably just have to pick a day of the week and dedicate that to the new RimWorld day. Which would cut into my X4 time, which is an undesirable outcome. Okay, you made the ping like there's an enemy around here, but enemy targeting is returning nothing. Okay, let's check what's going on with the emotional damage. We do want to go to this station soon. Okay. Currently, the graphene production is being constructed. Unfortunately, won't be able to do anything until the liquid thing is done as well. We do have a ship bringing in the module prefabs we need. Okay. So all the stuff that we need is coming, which means in less than 10 minutes, this thing should be operable. Yeah, we don't have storage for methane. But then we'll be able to start producing graphene and be able to make nice stuff with it. I'm going to harvest a little bit of money off this. There we go. All right. I need to bind a button to recenter map.
Unknown station.
Problem is I'm not sure what button I would use. Okay, let's fly all the way across the system and see what that station is. Yeah, okay, that one would have been too ready. I was wondering what this station was, but we've already identified that one. Also, this one I'm pretty sure is another one we know about. Yeah, it is. It's this one here. Oh, that's just a bit of dirt on my monitor. I should clean that off. Obviously, you guys can't see it, but I can. I have to get some isopropyl and a bit of a rag or something later. Random spots of dust on your monitor are very annoying when you're trying to identify small dots at long range. What is this thing? That is not small. And it's quite vertically stretched out. It's a very interesting design. Ship Technology Factory. Okay. It's just a whole bunch of habitats, for some reason stacked vertically.
Short range transporter. A.
Oh, don't you dare. Okay, good. Loot. Please stop orbiting me. There we go. Okay. So I think this place is pretty covered. Do you want to go... Probably not toward the Empire. Or Imperial Remnants, whatever. This way is going to lead more toward the Rim. Let's go out more toward the Rim.
Orto Plutonia.
Get nice and centered up.
Thank you.
There we go. That gets us to negative 11. Well, we're pretty close to the point where they'll start letting us land. And then at least we might be able to look at what ships they have available for sale. Which is what I really want out of this. Of course, we'd still need to find an actual shipyard before that can happen, but... Anyway. Next week... I think it's next week. Let me check. Yes. Next week is going to be the weekend trip. So either Thursday or Friday is going to be the last stream that week. I have tentatively given up on getting streaming working on the Steam Deck for now. I think I can get it to work if I really wanted to put the effort into it, but I don't have the time to do that right now. Which is a bit unfortunate, but that's just the way things are sometimes. Hopefully at some point Valve sets up a proper... Well, not necessarily sets up, but at least gets something set up for proper screen capture. Without me having to plug it into something and use a capture card. Actually, maybe I could get it working in desktop mode. I have to try that. Problem is, game mode is such a smooth, game mode is so much of a smoother experience. Gives you much better control
Jump
over exactly how the
completed.
game runs.
Portal Plutonia.
Okay, where are we at? And does this have anything I'm interested in? No, it kind of doesn't. It's a neutral system. Not actually interested in a neutral system right now. So back we go. And then from here, we're going to go to... back the way we came, maybe? We'll pop through this gate at least and see where it goes.
Jump completed. Burgess-So.
Okay, let's get all nice and lined up. That should do. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. So we're going to pop through here and see where it goes. If it's still these purple guys, then we'll explore it. If it's the Imperial Ascendancy, I keep saying Remnant for some reason. If it's the Imperial Ascendancy, we'll just turn around and go back, because we don't really care about their space yet.
Jump
Okay,
completed.
that's still purple
Vicar.
dudes. So we'll fly out to the middle and we'll scan it. We're up to 3.9 million after having spent a bunch of it. Not very fast income. It's a good thing we're getting this station up. All right. Defense stations are seemingly less likely to have random criminals flying around.
Tour bus A.
Oh. There we go. Get a loot. There's a gate. There's a station. There's a station. And there's a station. Okay, we'll swing past the gate last. We'll go to that station
Unknown
first.
Station.
Here we go.
Thanks for your help.
-10. Heck yeah. I think we have to be like -9 or something before they'll allow us to land. I don't remember. And I hit the wrong button, so we overflew. You would think, as much time as I've used this joystick, I would, I've stopped hitting the wrong buttons sometimes, but alas, here we are. Okay.
Illegal
Short range transporter A.
Hello. Where do you think you're going? Alright. From there, you will go
Unknown
to
station.
here. Although I am going to do a long range ping here first. Okay. I'm not sure what the actual range is for detecting a station with the long range scanner. It seems pretty substantial, but not enough to be 100% sure that you covered the whole station, or
Thank
system, I mean. -9, we can now dock. Yay! More importantly, we can now buy ships from them. And even more importantly, we can now view what ships they have for sale once we, find a place to do that at. I'm still going to keep going until we get to, like, slightly more positive reputation.
Civilian ship A.
After all, doing it the way we're doing it doesn't really take that much effort. Okay. From here, we swing past there.
Unknown station.
We're almost back to the same amount of money we were when we started stream. Oh boy. I am fairly sure that the emotional damage is probably finished by now. Maybe not. Okay, it is. We don't have any methane available. Why not? Wait, this isn't finished. There's no way. Energy cell, graphene, refined metal. Oh yes, okay, I know what we're missing. It's the thing we don't have the blueprint for yet. Okay, so it is finished. I'm pretty happy with how that storage came out. Even though it's just clipped into place. Okay, so why do we not have any methane? Oh, we do have methane now. Okay. Let's set a buy amount to 0, because we don't actually want to buy any. Actually, we can't do that. We need to set restriction. No, that's not the button I wanted. Gee, where am I going? This is why you don't do these things.
Thanks for your help.
You flew right past that station while we were busy. Oops. I'm gonna do it again. Just watch. Okay. Only buy from us. There we go. And graphene, I'm okay with selling for now. Don't have a good use for it. Energy cells is where we need to have a buy offer of nothing, none. Or is also set only buy from us. Okay, so this place is set up. Yay, we didn't fly past the station a second time. Get ready on the big red button. And go ahead and stop.
Short range transporter A.
Not gonna make drones? No, probably not yet. Because we don't have a wharf, so cargo drones are useless. And I hope never to get attacked. So with luck, I won't need repair drones. As for defense drones, I usually never make those because, I don't know. I just don't. I haven't even put any guns in that station, so I'm just going to kind of hope that it doesn't get shot up and leave it at that. Okay. So that construction vessel's done and leaving. There are hostiles around, but there aren't like lots of them, and they're all kind of mostly civilian-ish in this system. So we're unlikely to get attacked there. Okay.
Unknown object.
That gate was our next destination.
Thank you.
I would have to make the station a lot bigger to put a pier on it. And currently it's the minimum size to complete the mission that I need to that I want to complete with it. I don't know if I lose control of the station when I complete the mission. I hope not, but we'll find out. If we do, then we're just going to build another station like it nearby, but larger. Because we are going to need plates of our own, and we might as well. Well, large and XL ship building, getting paid $7 million per Phoenix and per station building ships. Yeah, ships are, you make a lot of money off them. Mission to build stations. Once you complete, you hand over control. Okay, well, then we're handing over control for that station. But we're going to build another one close to it. Well, close to it? Not sure. For now, we're going to continue making money off of it. For sure.
Jump completed. Utapau.
Who owns this? Purple dudes. We'll continue exploring it. Yeah, I don't mind handing over that station. Largely because it doesn't really have any ability to expand. And it's going to be quite a while before we can actually complete the mission, because we need to put parts on it we don't have the blueprint for yet. But until then, I'm definitely going to be making money off of it. I've already put a lot of stuff on it that we don't have to put on yet. Or don't have to put on at all, I should say. Okay, we'll go this station, this station, this station, and then probably through that gate.
Unknown station.
But anyway. Strip the station, just basic dock minimum storage and one of the hull parts makers, and set up next door and sell them all their mats. No, because I get paid cost plus. So I get paid station value plus 50%. So all the stuff I'm putting on that's unnecessary, I'm going to get paid for. As a matter of fact, I might do a little calculation and add a bunch more crap on it that's useless just to get paid more. Just before I turn it over. But I'm definitely going to be on and signing all the miners and removing all the money in its accounts and all that stuff. And we're removing the name,
Civilian ship A.
moving the name over to its replacement station, of course. Okay. So from here
Unknown station.
to there. Never done one of those defense station quests. How is the best way to build those? I don't actually know because I've never done one either. I would assume it's best to just build a defense station up to the amount that they'll pay for. But outside of that,
Thanks for your help.
okay, we're up to -6. That's pretty good. Net worth is 11.7 billion. Is it even worth your time to do any of those missions then?
Civilian ship A.
This one's gonna dock right away, I bet. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna go over to
Unknown
there.
station.
2 stations over here, and then we have the gate. Do I like that lock your sensors have on the target?
Thank you.
Okay, now we're at -5. Getting rep pretty quickly. Now rep's not hard to get. Unless you are massively negative with the faction, in which case you're just kind of screwed. There's ways to do it. I spent a little bit of time crawling around online trying to find better ways to do it. And everybody says that basically the way to gain rep with a faction you're really negative with is find some of their enemies next to one of their stations and shoot them. The enemies, that is. And apparently that can make your rep go up pretty quickly. But you have to actually find enemies that are close to a station that you can then shoot.
Rhea Minor.
Okay, well I don't want to shoot him. Which may or may not be easy. In Vanilla X4, everybody hates the Xenon, so it's not too big of a deal. You just find some Xenon and attacking a station somewhere and shoot the Xenon, and there you go. In this mod, I'm not so sure what to do.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Because, well, some pirate factions are hated by
Short-range
everybody.
Transporter A.
Or not hated by everybody, but are hated by the factions I want to be friendly with. But I just have to find pirates that are next to a station to do that. Unfortunately, in this mod, from what I can tell, most ships, instead of having, well, the gun balance is extremely different. In vanilla, most of the guns have quite short ranges, actually. In this mod, apparently they have pretty long ranges. And they tend to be pretty deadly. Station defenses definitely will make you regret your life choices.
Thank you.
So hanging out around a hostile station is not a good time.
Unknown station. BFF bulk freighter.
Damn it, wrong button. I want the one right beside it. There we go. Okay. And here we are.
Short range transporter. A.
Give me my money. I mean rep. Now what freighter is that?
Gozenti Minor.
Oh, Gozanti. I think it's pretty cool looking, actually. Okay. Its autopilot is being a bit of a derp, but anyway. Okay, from here we have
Unknown object.
a gate. So anyway, if I could find, say, Black Sun pirates hanging out next to an Imperial Ascendancy station,
For your help.
that would be awesome, but I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to be possible. More possible would be if I could get a bunch of Vong
Jump completed.
and lure them into chasing me, lead them to an Imperial Ascendancy station, and then shoot them there. Okay. What I'm hoping for is a gate that'll lead me back the way I came, but I don't think there is such a thing, actually.
Unknown object.
There's that, which might lead me in the right direction. But anyway, because I'd like to be friendly enough with either the Imperial Ascendancy or the Galactic Empire itself. I haven't decided which one, so that I can at least get the blueprints for the Imperial 2 Star Destroyer and whatever other awesome things they might happen to have. Ideally, I'd get friendly enough with both of them that I could at least see what they had. But that would be non-trivial to say the least. Okay, this is a system I know of, apparently. Come on, autosave, hurry up.
Jump completed. In arc. Jump beacon. Hellenic.
Alright. We already been through here, we know where we're going. Okay, this should lead us back to here, which we already explored. Last time we went down this way, and we explored everything down that branch, actually. So then we'll go through this one this time, and go deeper into Independent Commerce Guild space. Those are just stations, right? Yeah, okay.
Trouble now. Terrifying.
All right. That is a Lord ship.
Jump completed. Olenek.
You won't
Wow.
last long.
Does anybody feel a sudden
Jump
hankering
beacon.
for
Arcanus.
a droid command ship? Because apparently those are a thing. Maybe a little obsolete by this time, but I don't think this game quite knows what time period it wants to be, so it just kind of went with all of them. Which is fine. That just means we can have more variety of awesome ships to play around with. But I'm fairly sure there was no time period in the Star Wars timeline where droid control ships and Vong and Mandalorian Death Watch were all a thing. Okay.
Jump completed. Arcanus.
Let's fly out to the middle, and then we will ping the area again. Ready on the big red button. Well, there's a wharf. We'll have to stop there and see what they have available for sale. Well, we're not going to stop there, but might swing past there and drop a satellite or something. Ping.
Wharf.
Okay, let's swing past the wharf and drop a satellite. We don't need a satellite there. I just kind of am happier if there is one.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Let's get all nice and lined up. I think over here is probably a good place to drop it. We'll just drop it right on top of the station. Okay, that is not what I needed. There we go. Satellite. Thank you.
Short range transporter. A.
Don't you dare dock before I get a good opportunity to shoot you. Awesome. Give me the loots. Alright, what do they have for sale here? In medium size, we have this interesting looking little Corvette. Okay. And a transport variation of same. And this sandbarge looking thing. It's kind of ugly, honestly. Okay. We have Grievous's personal little ship. And a scout version of that. Proper little droid starfighter. Bomber variant. Cool. This thing looks like an interesting cockpit. Bet you that thing's got great visibility. I kind of want that just to see what visibility is like, actually. 3 guns. Can't really see what all you can mount on it. Droid Tri-Fighter. Four guns. Pretty nice. Did they give this thing a cockpit? I'm not sure if you can fly these, is the weird... maybe you could. They certainly don't have any cockpits on them. I'm really curious if these are AI only or if you can actually fly them somehow. There's the standard Vulture droid. Looks like it's got 6 guns on it. Cool. And then one of these little sheathoped something transports. Weird looking things. Yeah, these are definitely flyable though. 2 guns. Okay, this one. Kind of weird how everything seems to be, while the collection boxes are way out front here like that. What kind of guns does it give you? You can put novel decks, 40s on it. Okay. Wait, no, those are shields. This would be the same kind of shields I have right now, I think. Okay, I was gonna say, that didn't sound like... It's got some ion cannons on it by default. Probably because that's the only thing that they'll let me buy here. Okay, these look like the guns. They look like they kind of pop up out of the hull. Although I'm sure they're not animated in this mod. Oh well. We don't really want one of those. I was just messing around with it. See, this thing has just 2 guns. It's a bit disappointing. This does look at Grievous' Starfighter, but not quite the same. Anyway. Pretty cool looking. Alas, we cannot buy it yet. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't probably. What I would like to buy is one of these Vulture class, just to see if they allow the player to fly them or not. I really doubt they do. Then, not sure. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we'll figure it out later when we have more money and rep. More importantly, we have a bunch of stuff to explore in this system. Okay, it looks like this is a standard 4-gate station, or system.
Unknown station.
We'll go here, then here, then here. We'll swing past this gate to see where it goes, and then we'll just kind of keep going around the circle.
Thanks, Rero.
This should get me to a rep of 0. We might have to build the station over here just so we can get the rep to check out that Vulture droid. Not that any self-respecting Imperial would ever actually buy Vulture droids. Alright, let's go check this place out. Okay, so that should get us to 0 rep. If we can get a little bit positive rep, I'm certainly not going to turn it down.
Thanks, Rero.
Short range tour bus. A.
Oh, more people who didn't pay in the duty-free store. Okay, where are we going from here?
Unknown station.
There. Terran shields are ridiculously expensive. Are they ever? Especially if you're buying Mark IIIs, which are the only reason to buy Terran shields, to be honest. But they're really nice. And if you can make your own, they're not actually that bad.
Thanks for your help.
Mass transporter B.
Dude. Okay. They didn't seem that expensive to me when I was manufacturing them. Maybe it was just in relation to everything else, or I didn't notice.
Unknown station.
They're definitely expensive to buy. But they're the best protection in the game, so you kind of have to have them. I mean, you don't have to have them, but... Capital ships with Terran shields are pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Remember correctly, manufacturing the compotronic substrates is slow. That's true. Yeah, I had a pretty large station producing materials last run. And even then, it wasn't like zippy to build ships, but I could crank them out fairly regularly.
Mass transporter B.
Don't you dare. Okay. Gotta say, you better not escape. I did have a lot of miners, come to think of it. Like a lot of large miners. So they probably cost a lot more than I thought they did. I just had a ton of large miners, and so I didn't really notice. Because whenever I wasn't building full speed all the time, I would just go ahead and buy more miners. Got 53 cranes mining silicon for one station. Okay, that's more than I had. I don't remember how many I had. It was more like 10 or 15, though.
Thanks for your help.
Certainly wasn't a 50. Admittedly, I was fairly happy with a fairly small fleet. Because I tend to play differently from a lot of people. I don't build huge empires. I tend to build a functional fleet and then mostly call it a day.
Unknown station.
Like I think by the end I had like 3 or 4 Asgards. And then each Asgard had around 2 sins assigned to it. Ideally they all had 2 sins, but some of them had lost a sin or 2 along the way. Before then. I can't remember if I had 3 or 4 Asgards. But that was basically my fleet. So it wasn't really that large of a fleet. Currently I have 18 cranes mining for comp substrates. Yeah, it's probably a bit less than... not a bit less. Probably... Well... No, that would definitely be less than I had mining for my station. Because... Admittedly, I was using that station to make everything. And that was split between ore and silicon. Anyway. I just assigned a whole bunch of miners and let the station figure it out what it needed. It seemed to work pretty well. Don't remember how many miners I had total, though. And then, of course, I had a bunch of gas miners, too. You had 39 stations? Yeah, last run I had 1 station plus between 2 and 3 defensive stations, depending on exactly what time. Like in the middle of the run I had more defense stations than at the end, because some of them were destroyed and I didn't replace them because I ended up just destroying the Xenon behind the gate the station was supposed to be protecting. Okay. There's no point hanging around here.
Unknown station.
As much fun as it is to fly around the station, it's not productive.
TIE shuttle.
Okay. Wow.
Unknown station. Unknown object. Unknown
You
station.
want to go to the station, not the object. We'll swing past the object later. And the run before that, I had 3 economic stations. And then, like, double that in defensive stations. Like, I had one main station that was doing most of the...
Short range mass transporter. B.
most of the work of producing materials and manufacturing ships, and then I had a station that was producing some export goods, and another one that was producing food and medical supplies for the other two, for their workforces. Oops, we hit something. But I was doing scrapping, so I didn't actually need that large of a station outside of the solar panels to really support the whole thing. Okay, we have a gate over there that I'm going to check out, and then we will see. I think we'll go through this gate, probably. See where it goes. Eventually, we'll have to come back here and go through the other gates, probably.
Thanks for your help.
Anyway, for me, most of the fun of this game is not necessarily building the giant empire and making a lot of money. It is building a fleet and going forth and having fun with it. Okay. Autosave, hurry up. Well.
Jump completed. Zerpar.
Okay, we've got a station right here in front of us. Let's go ahead and fly out to the middle. And then we will do a sensor ping. And the next run after this one, which I haven't even decided what the end objectives are for this one, so it's going to be a ways off in the future. But the next run after this one, I think I'm probably going to do the Paranid storyline. I don't know which game start I'll pick yet or anything. But completing the Paranid storyline is going to be one of the objectives. And doing a full set of stations so I can produce my own ships using the standard economy with no shortcuts like scrap or anything like that is going to be another main objective. Because the last time I did Terran economy, and the time before that I did closed loop economy. I've never actually done the main economy properly. But anyway. Not building any scrap processor looks interesting.
Stop them!
Unknown object. Short range.
It's a cool system that requires a heck ton of energy to operate. Like, I had a massive,
Unknown object.
just absolutely massive block of solar cells. Just cube. solar stations placed as close as they could possibly be to each other. You guessing it's for ore and silicon? No, they produce hull plates and computronic substrates directly. And if you choose the close the loop
Unknown station.
construction method,
Unknown station.
okay, we should have went through this a little differently. We're going to go to the
Unknown
far one, and then
station.
we'll work our way back, and then we'll end up going through that gate.
Thanks for your help.
If you choose the closed loop construction method, you can produce a lot of argon stuff using nothing but Computronic substrates and hull plates. Like if you go into your global orders, preferred build method, universal is builds things standard way, closed loop activates some alternate recipes for certain things that are only using hull plates and Computronic substrates and energy cells, and then Terran, of course, is the Terran method. You can set that per station as well. So if you have a station that is all made with Terran bits, you can choose Terran just for that station, and you'll prefer to make things on that station with Terran methods. In some ways, closed loop is almost a cheat because it allows you to build things like argon turrets without having to get any of the specialized parts.
Short range transporter. A.
So as long as you have a good source of Computronic substrates and hull parts, you've got everything you need. This is another one of those untargetable ones, isn't it? Nope, it isn't. Okay, good. But if you're trying to base your whole economy off of
Unknown station.
scrapping, that'll allow you to do it. Now, like I said, the problem with scrapping is that it's super energy intensive. So if you want to do a scrap economy, you really kind of want to do it in a place that has higher than normal solar activity. Like Avarice, for example. Or Venus, I think, is also that way. Venus? One of the Terran systems. Maybe it was Mercury.
Thanks for your help.
Mass transporter. B.
But anyway, I did it in Hectiva's Choice, which has normal solar output. I built quite literally hundreds of solar panels to make it work. Mercury? Yeah, that sounds more right. But anyway, that was
Jump beacon.
a pretty
Relock.
insane looking station. It took so long to build all those solar cells. It just, yeah. It was just like, oh, let's try this scrap thing out. And then we'll go build the real station elsewhere. By the time I built enough solar panels to make it all work,
Thank you.
it was kind of... The sunk cost fallacy had definitely set in, and I didn't want to move to Dawn to my original plans. Also, the Chalati took the system I had been planning to take, so... You believe you have a good enough economy, you could do the Tides of Avarice? Yeah, you don't actually need much of an economy at all to do that quest line. I did it quite early on in my first run, just kind of by accident. Blundered into it and just went ahead and did the whole thing. Although I didn't fully complete it until quite a ways in. That was actually one of the final objectives for that run. Was to deal with the where do I call them again? Bigger syndicate. we've got a station over there. Looks like it's probably just a defense station, though. Before we make any major decisions, let's see what's around here that we need to visit. Okay, we've got a station there. A gate there. Okay, we'll probably want to leave through that gate. Got a station, a station, a station, a station, 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 object, aka gate, station, object, station. Okay, so if we just kind of go like this, down and around to there, and then flap to here and leave through that.
Unknown station.
Alright. Wonder if you can sneak back into that system again and finish choosing sides. If Vigor ever make you mad again, they won't own any systems by the time you're done. Yeah, for the first run, my final objectives to set myself were to get an Asgard and a fleet for said Asgard. And then complete the Yaki quest line the hard way, one that requires you to clean out a whole bunch of Xenon systems. And then go destroy the station, or go finish the Vigor Syndicate quest line. You know, the Avarice quest line. In a way that the Vigor Syndicate would not appreciate, by basically flying to where we needed to go the long way around. Also, there was a civilian ship here, and now it is gone.
Stop that criminal!
Civilian
Nope.
ship A.
Now there's another one. Where's he at? Right over there, that's where he's at. Go. Anyways, we flew through their space the long way. It was non-trivial. They have a lot of fighters, and those fighters are actually surprisingly deadly.
Unknown station.
We may have gone in. I may have gone in slightly more overconfident than I should have, and had to reload a time or two. I had just gotten done absolutely stomping the Xenon with an Asgard, and it turns out the Vigor Syndicate was a little harder than Xenon were, at least with an Asgard.
Thank you.
Yeah, they had just insane amounts of fighters.
Short range transporter A.
I honestly have no idea why the Vigor Syndicate builds so many fighters, but fighters are actually really powerful. Especially when you are equipped with ships that
Unknown
have
station.
the good old Flax and Plasmas set up. The Flax deal with fighters pretty okay-ish, but the Plasmas were pretty useless. And my Asgard has a lot of Plasmas. Pretty much the only thing that saved us is the split carrier I had, because that thing has like 100 turrets on it, most of which were Flax. It was very pretty watching that engage fighters. But even that was hard pressed to survive sometimes.
Thank you.
There's just that many fighters around. We're at +7 of these guys already.
Mass transporter B.
Okay.
Unknown station.
For some reason, this mod really likes to put stations out beyond the bounds of the system. But anyway, that was a really fun run. I would have done a lot of things differently if I was doing it again, but well, I guess that's why we have more than one run.
Thanks for your help.
Short range transporter A.
My standard method of putting scouts with orders to explore the system would definitely not work in this mod. They would not discover a lot of stations. Although actually, now that I want kind of wonder, does vanilla have the same kind of thing? Because I guess I never really pinged with long-range scanners
Unknown station.
too much in a system. So it could be that there's stations that are lurking just off the edges of the map in vanilla as well.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, we're at +8 reputation. Not that it's going to matter, because to actually get to level up with them, we're going to have to actually build a station and do a bunch of trading in the around here. And I don't really think I want to do that just yet. In any case, having plenty of positive reputation won't hurt.
Unknown station.
Okay. Let's get stopped at this next station before I actually start looking around at the situation. How is the emotional damage doing? Graphene is being produced. And according to this, allocated storage space has been filled. We definitely need to build more storage on this thing. Oh well. Okay. They think they need way too much money. I am not going to give them any more money. Thank you very much. They're definitely making money, though. They bought a little bit of gas back before I remember to turn that off. And since then, they've been cranking out slow but steady profit. Okay. We're definitely going to have to build more storage. We'll probably do that when we go ahead and add the hull plate factory. Okay, recenter on us.
Unknown object.
We're gonna go through this gate, and then I'm probably gonna turn around and come right back, because there's another gate I want to go through more than this one. We're leaving. I don't feel like turning around for that. We're high enough rep now that there's really no reason to go out of our way to gain more. Not now. Maybe later. Autosave. I was gonna hit the stop button. Oh well. Hopefully we run into a shipyard soon. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30 already.
Rail.
Yeah, we'll go a little late. Okay, yeah, this is a neutral system.
Jump beacon. Riloff.
I don't really care about this right now. Eventually, someday I'll want to explore out here, but not right now.
Jump completed. Riloff.
Okay. From Ryloth, we want to go over to
Unknown
there. Or in Ryloth, I should say. Oh wow, there's another gate right over there. Okay, so we want to go through that one as well, so find out what's in there. To find out what is on the other side. We'll just do a fast pass in this trade station. We're not stopping for anything. We'll go right through the gate. We'll kill the engine on the other side. Well,
Jump completed. Smuggler's Run.
why kill the station? Why kill the engines when we can just flip around and go back? Yeah, it's another neutral. That's fine.
Unknown state. Jump completed. Reload.
And there we go. You know, if that's actually a text-to-speech that is reading off station names or system names, then what is this thing? Okay, anyway. If that's actually just a text-to-speech, then why doesn't the game read off the names of more
Unknown
things?
object.
I guess they probably didn't want to mangle the pronunciation of anything more than I had to. Oh! Hello, Dread! And thank you for the Prime! 6 months already, what the heck? It's been that long? Honestly, I find it hard to believe that it's been that long, but it says 6 right there, so I guess it is. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. That's life, moving fast. Apparently. Feels like just yesterday I started streaming a little bit of Scum for the fun of it, and next thing you know, here we are. I wonder how long ago that'd be. Because obviously it's not 6 months ago. Because I streamed for at least a little while before I got affiliate. It's got to be getting close to almost a year now.
Jump completed. Genosis.
Oh, hello, Genosis. You appear to have a bug infestation. Just saying. Alright, let's do a long-range scanner ping. Bunch of fun stuff around here. There's a gate. There's a station. Okay, we'll fly to the
Unknown
faraway
station.
station first. And then we'll just kind of come right up along here. Probably go over there and then come back to go through that gate. Hopefully. I was about to say, hopefully this is where the shipyard is, but I think we know where the shipyard is. Because that is a shipyard if I've ever seen one. Got a Behemoth and 6 Phoenix used for blowing up stations, plus about 30 heavy fighters to handle the riffraff. Honestly, the Talati ships are just, I don't know. I find them to be very ugly. I've never used any of them because of that reason. Okay, what do they have for sale here? I do believe. Yeah, that's kind of interesting looking ship. It's not quite the Banking Clan frigate from the original and actually good Star Wars Battlefront 2. But it looks kind of similar. And they have a freighter version of this thing. What? That's a crime. How dare you make this thing into a freighter? It can only carry 24 small ships? What? Oh, that's sad. About L. Genocian frigate. Now this thing is kind of cool looking. It's got... it doesn't show me the number and size of turrets here. Hard cell frigate. This thing's weird looking. Just saying. Are those main guns? This one might actually have main guns. That'd be nice. Neutron Star class builder. Hard cell gas collector refit. It does indeed have main guns. 3 of them. Okay. Got this weird ass looking thing.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay. Another differenter looking freighter. And then this thing, which actually looks kind of cool. I think I've seen this already before, though, at someplace else. Okay, well. Phoenix is very resilient to attack, but plasmas on it and flak for small, decent for clearing out fighters. Yeah, I like the flak and plasma combo, but I just don't like the look of those Pilates ships. I kind of, as a joke, I like to call them the Mushroom Kingdom. It's a little unfortunate that this thing is classified as a freighter. I don't know if it'd make any real difference, though. Doesn't even really have much in the way of turrets. I guess it's... Assuming that these are medium turrets. Or like large turrets. That's probably not too terrible. Would have some amount of firepower. Got 2 million hull. How much hull does a Star Destroyer have? Let's see. Quat Drive Yard, where are you at?
Stop that criminal!
Okay, it's actually got more health than the ISD-1. Imperial 1. Okay. So it might be a little more powerful than it looks on the surface, and then his name might make it seem. Let's go dock. It is almost 10:40, and I probably shouldn't go too long. Actually, wait, first we'll drop a satellite here. Anyway. So we have a source for droid crap if we want to buy them. Both of these are marked as having faction wraps. Oh, they're 2 different factions. This is HKD. HKD. Oh. British Kessel Drive Incorporated. Okay. So there might actually be an ICG somewhere around here that has different stuff. So this is not the same faction as everything else has been. Alright. Well, let's dock anyway. We can continue our explorations next week.
Docking granted.
Okay, save the game. Ah. Actually, no, wait. Before we save the game, we need to check on the state of our economy. Specifically, how are things going here on the emotional damage?
Let's see what we have here.
Apparently, we just sold some graphene.
Just drop the cargo.
No, I'm not going
We're still doing okay on energy cells. How much energy cells does this thing take an hour?
For a fight, are you? Okay.
2,400. And this consumes, it doesn't say. Damn it. I can't calculate how many energy cells I would need total. Maybe I should buy some repair drones. Ah. We'll worry about it later. Okay, but anyway, we are producing graphene and refined metals, so as soon as we get around to buying the blueprint for the hull plates, we can finish this and then sell the station for a tidy profit. Refined metals are going to go right here on the
We've
bottom.
found something out here.
I need to add another container storage somewhere on here probably before then. Don't know where I'll put it. Maybe the refined metals will go someplace else and we'll put another one here in the bottom. Don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. What economy is using this mod? Universal or Terran? So far it looks like it's Universal. But with some of the stuff is renamed. So like I'm saying hull plates, but they're actually called like Durasteel plates or something. Yeah, some things definitely have their names changed. Yeah, Durasteel plates.
Docking permission granted.
Well, let's look at what all commodities we got here. I don't know if anybody uses the other build styles. There we go. Let's see, what all's been renamed? Some stuff is definitely still the same. We got droid parts. I'm not sure what they were originally. Hot chemicals, hot spice. Protect Dion is still there. That is such a lazy name. They should have come up with something better for it. Terran MRE is still here. I'm pretty sure that's not. Tabana gas and Tabana cells are here. A lot of these commodities aren't used, for sure. Some of them aren't. And some were renamed for flavor reasons. I'm pretty sure it's just... yeah, Computronic substrate is a Terran part, which leads me to believe that nobody uses the Terran economy. I haven't found anybody who uses the Terran economy yet. Let's actually scroll around a little. Okay. The New Republic certainly doesn't. Actually, wait, there's a better way to check this stuff. Let's go look at chip blueprints. See if any of them have non-universal. Okay, so far everybody seems to only have a universal recipe. Yeah. Okay. Look at some of the smaller. Let's see if we can find a small ship that is used a lot. Okay, the Action Force seems to be used by everybody and their brother. And it's only universal. Alright. So probably universal is the only economy available. I'm guessing Computronic substrates probably don't even appear anywhere. But anyway. Much money do we have? 5.8 million. We're back up to about where we were before we ended stream last time. Although we have a larger station and more miners now. Okay, yeah. There's not much to see here except that production is happening and money is being made. Maybe I must have made a sale since last time I looked just a minute ago. Okay, where is the Pretender? It is flying somewhere with a full load of probably refined metal. Yup, refined metal. How much has it made? There's no way it actually makes this per run. That's the total price, not the sale price after profit. You know, it's not the profit from the sale. So it's probably making me effectively peanuts, but peanuts is better than nothing, I guess. The miners, meanwhile. Miners are making not actually all that much, unfortunately. Yeah. Problem is there's just not enough silicon being used in the area. Now this one's making money though. Yeah, this one's making pretty good money. Alright. Just a matter of luck then, I guess. Anyway. Go ahead and save the game. Very sure don't overwrite save number 2. Or number 1 for that matter. And I think I'm going to call it here. Is anybody streaming anything interesting? It looks like Af is playing Project Zomboid. And he only has like 4 viewers. So let's all go drop over on him. Writing _1. All right. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow for some kind of factory game-ish thing. I probably am not going to play Ministry because I want to save that for when V7 comes out fully. But maybe. There's a pretty good chance at this point that we'll play whatever it's called. Damn it. Autonauts. But we'll see. In any case, there'll be something factory-ish happening around here then. Being a weekend, that'll start probably around noon sometime, Eastern time. But until then, I hope you all have fun over at AFS, and I will see you all later. Have an awesome night, and goodbye.